Good morning. If you don't like the weather in Northern Illinois, just wait 5 minutes. So now this morning it's windy and chilly. How interesting. So good morning. It's Monday. I hope all you fathers out there had a great Father's Day. And what are we doing this week? We're so good at finding out and figuring out what we did wrong. We're so good at finding that and focusing on it and putting it right in front of us. What did you do last week that was right? What did you do last week that worked out? What did you do last week that you're proud of? What happened last week that you're grateful for? It was Father's Day yesterday, so almost all of us have one. So are you grateful for your father, or are you not grateful for your father? And if you're not grateful for your father, then who are you grateful for? As we start the week, remember, we always want to start with the end in mind. What is it that you're going to do this week? What are you going to accomplish? Think about the big picture, but also think about the little things. Think about what is it that's going to happen and see those things as happening. See those things as becoming real. As you do your workout this morning or your meditation or your priming or whatever it is that you're going to do, think about what are the outcomes for this week and see them as already done. See them as happening. See yourself at the end of this week with all of those things completed and checked off, and do it happily. Do it with gratitude. Do it without stress. Do it with joy. I had a great chance to see a beautiful friend of mine who had a major medical issue several years ago, and it changed the course of his life dramatically. And in a lot of ways, now he's with his family and he's present for them, and he certainly has seen the value of life. But that medical change also did change a lot of other things. So other areas of his life are no longer present. And what it does for me is when I'm in those situations, it reminds me to appreciate the things that we can do. One of the things that he and I talked about was an ability to just communicate in a crowd, which is very, very difficult for him, though I think he's going to figure it out. But just that simple thing is what he would love to be able to do now. He'd be able to sit in a group of people and be able to follow the conversation. So remember the things that we take for granted. You live in this time. You live in a time of great opportunity and great technology. You live in a time where we can travel and we can communicate using this device. Last night I was talking to a friend of mine who's in Croatia, and I was talking to another friend of mine in Australia. And at the same time, we were talking to somebody else that's in the UK. And think about this piece of technology allows us to do that all the time. So start with the end in mind this week. What is it that you're going to do? Think about those things. Think about them already done. Do it in a grateful way. Do it in an excited way. Do it in a happy way. And appreciate the things that we have. We are so great at beating ourselves up. We're so great at, here's what you did wrong, and here's what I don't have yet. Okay, let's remember what we've done right, and let's remember what we do have. All of the technology, where you live, the people that are around you, the little things that you can do. Can you go for a walk today through the park? Can you go for a walk on the beach if you really wanted to? You can hop in a plane and be anywhere in the world in 24 hours if you absolutely really wanted to. So be grateful for those things that you do have. Think about the things that you did accomplish and that you were successful at, and then let's, in the immortal words of the great Dan Mahoney, get after it and figure out what it is that you want to do this week. And as you do your morning priming, see those things as already done. See those accomplishments as already happened, and feel how grateful you are and how excited you are and how happy you are that those things have happened. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope everybody has an amazing day. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.